Yeah, I just wanted to like riff on Lena's point a little bit in the sense of people not feeling like they can be their whole selves, and where you touched on earlier, Jordan, like Kojey Radical being somewhat out of kind of like the norm, let's say. I think that's, even before the music starts, that's like quite a powerful thing in itself, because it gives people who are perhaps cut from a similar cloth like permission to, you know, like indulge that part of themselves. So I think it's very powerful regardless. One thing that came to mind when we were having the discussion around, you know, like mental health and in relation to men is I feel like that's what's bubbling under the surface for most people is still coming out in our music, but it isn't necessarily people tapping into their emotions in like a healthy way. Like, I mean, that's subjective, but always a healthy way. I was thinking about the song on the album with Cash. That's like my favorite bangs, in it. But one of the hook is, I never shed tears in a crisis. And that's cool. Like I dig that kind of, you know. It
sounds cool. It sounds more cool than it actually is.
I think there's an element of it that is good, because when I hear it, I'm like, yeah, like, because you have to have like a certain grit in life. You can't fold over like insignificant things. But then I was also thinking about it like, but it's also okay to shed a tear in a crisis. Like that's probably a decent time.
It's quite dismissive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Towards that part of oneself.
Exactly. And yeah, in that sense, like what is in the mainstream, which can be kind of like, for men, like if you're really angry or violent, there's probably something emotional going on anyway, but it's coming out in a different way. And a lot of people find that they channel that in their music as well. So my point is essentially it's always there, but how it comes out is in a myriad of ways, essentially.
Yeah.